Alright everybody, and welcome back for an episode of Blueprints. We are pushing into day 49 here. Oh, the people from Game Theory also played it. I hope people were able to play it and get hooked on it. I want people to be able to, like, see this game and be like, whoa, that has, like, a lot of depth to it. That might be something I want to watch or play. But I feel like a lot of people are getting to see this game and not getting any of that knowledge. Okay, so we have something new today because our foundation was outside. What have we got for us today? Let's pick up our allowance. We have a letter. Master Simon, imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning, only to discover a second foundation, so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. Now, I have never professed to be a skilled draftsman, and maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appears. There is a chance that this redundant room is part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom, or perhaps, more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. However, should that curiosity wane, and you come to regret your decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful, and Babbage, the house manager. So now we have the final item in the game that we've never discovered. An aerosol can of repellent. Press X in any room in your house to use. Starting tomorrow, that floor plan will be removed from the house and draft pool for 1 week. Oh, okay, cool. So we have 1 week of no foundation, is what I'm being told here. Or we could use this on a different room. I would rather get my foundation thrown back into the drafting pool. Also, we have a scepter, a lockpick, a coupon book, and a key card. Okay. Well, we should just go spray it right away. Let's go spray it right away. No, that's my first time seeing it, Newt. I have not seen that card before. This is my first time picking up the repellent, too. Okay, let's mist it. The foundation has been removed from the draft pool for 1 week. It's gone. Goodbye, foundation. Oh yeah, that's right. Today is Christmas in-game. It's December 25th. The game is very escape room puzzle game for the first few hours, and that's very player's taste depend. Yeah, that's true. You're right though. I could like clickbait my title and make a whole thumbnail like no foundation and blueprints for the rest of the year. Wouldn't that be really stupid but also funny? Let's take a parlor here. If the outer room door closed and let me draft a new one, that would be pretty cool. We only have 2 gems for the day, so I will take a workshop here. Maybe we get a cool item. It's a battery. I mean, battery's not bad. And a commissary. Let's take a hallway right off the bat. What do we need to do today? What do we need to get done today? We need to get... We're more likely to draw blue rooms, so maybe I want to work my way up quickly, but we don't have any keys. We do have a lockpick, but no keys. We also don't have a lot of gems, so let's step into our parlor here. We do need to draft a boudoir because it's Christmas. Okay, the gems are not in this box, the gems are in this box, and the white box is true. Didn't we just do this same puzzle? Hold on, the white box is true. If you are true... The gems are in this box, so that would be true and true. The gems are not in this box. Okay, so that doesn't work. So the white box cannot be true. It's a false one. The gems are in this box. You could be truth or lying. The gems are not in this box. So if the gems are not in this box, you're telling the truth. You're lying. And the gems are in this box, you could be truthin'. Oh, wait, never mind. I missed a step there. Because if this box is true, then this box has to be true. So the gems cannot be in this box. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're true. The gems are not in this box. Okay, so we've solved that these two are lying, and this one's telling the truth. So now we need to do... If we know that the gems are not in there, we also know that this box is lying. That means the gems are in the black box. Because this tells us the physical location of them, and it's a lying one. So our gems are in the black box. Alrighty. Sweet. Okay. I'll take a lie Barbie here. I saw that guy. I won't tell anybody, don't worry. Could we get... I don't want a music room here. Gross. I guess we're taking a commissary. I don't want to take a music room right now. We could rotate it. Commissary goes down, music room goes up. I'd rather take the commissary and spend my coins. What do we got over here? Running shoes, nice. Oop, coupon book make things cheapers. Sleeping mask. And sledgehammer. I don't think I'm gonna pick up a magnifying glass. We might as well. There's no harm in having it. It's only 3 coins as well. You started to watch my Blueprints demo videos, and I was so bad at those. That is true. I did put in almost 40 hours on the demo before I started playing the actual game. So I can understand it was probably frustrating. And also, I had severe lack of game knowledge. But the more I played, the better I got. Alright, well there's our boudoir right there. I would prefer to take a security room here. I think I'm going to take a security room first. We're still likely to get a boudoir. But this is just a good spot for the security room. And we do have a key card, so we do want to set our estate inventory. What do we got? A battery pack still. Keycard system. Let's go ahead and set this to set level high. Change offline mode to unlocked. And exit. Oh, you know what? Why don't we read our announcements as well and start an experiment? Log into the network. Swanson G. Alright, let's go ahead and do staff services, staff announcements. A new one. Simon, I was having lunch the other day with Hartley Ruota, who was your uncle's valet and has been on the estate longer than anyone else. He told me that if you call it a day in some bedrooms, there are beneficial effects. I assume his own room might be among that number. Sounds like it might be worth checking out. Yes, I've heard her ladyship talk about this as well. When she was still with us, so I can confirm that there's some validity in it, and it's not just another case of Harley rambling on. Or maybe it could be both. This is coming from Miss Anne. Merry Christmas, Simon, or as her ladyship used to call your mother, Merry Christmas. That's funny. We wanted to let you know that we've left some presents for you in the boudoir today. Hopefully next year we'll be able to celebrate this day together. Your friends in faithful service. Nice. So we do need to get our boudoir. Oop, I did not mean to hit schedule change. We need to do special orders. Place a special order. Let's go ahead and put our sledgehammer back into the shop. And then let's go start... Oh no, remote terminal access. Damn it, I forgot about that step. Okay, hold on. Log in to network. Swan Song. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a boudoir. It would be nice. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. A laboratory, please. Experiment setup. Let's see what kind of experiments we got. A shop room, bypass a security door. Gain 1 star. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Fireplace draft seems pretty good too, but security door is confirmed. We already set up several... We already have it set to max. We're going to do security door, gain a star. How are you going to build security in Minecraft? Oh yeah, piston doors. That's great, too, that we waited, because now we can trigger this. Hello, Dan. Welcome, welcome. A break room? Sure. It's too early to lose half my steps. You just came to say hi, you don't want to get spoiled? Completely understandable. Should have come earlier with Balatro? Yeah, that's fair. Hey, look, it's a boudoir. Let's take it. Wait, Dan, look away. There's a spoiler here. It happens to be a special day in game, and there's cool things in the boudoir. I don't want to spoil anything specifically, though, just because you said that. The glow frame. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Not looking. Okay, I'm gonna go in here and see what's in here. Oh, just hearing? Perfect. Interesting. This is pretty cool. I do like this. 2 of those. 6 of those. 4 more of these. That's really cool. I like that. And then another one back here. Oh, and then there should be 2 more right here. Man, talk about resources. Holy cow. You were super close to getting the first day trophy yesterday? I'm jealous. I still don't have my first day trophy yet. That's really cool. I like this. Nice, very nice touch to the game. We should go this way. And we should take this. Oh, no lever? Yeah, that's the bummer. Day 1 was pretty difficult. I want to get my day 1 runs, but thank you for stopping in, Dan. Appreciate you dropping by to say hello. Not a great spot for the Great Hall. Could be worse, though. Well, we should save the Great Hall. We should just take the chapel here. Or redraw one time. I'll just take the chapel. Chapel's perfectly fine right here. A lost and found. That goes down? No, we need something that goes up here. Drawing room. Great spot for the drawing room. Maybe we'll finally get to utilize it. Okay, let's go ahead and go down. We do have plenty of steps. Another Great Hall. We will wait and get the Great Hall hopefully somewhere up here. I will take a classroom, honestly. No hall pass, which is unfortunate. Acknowledge it? Acknowledge what? Maxim, I don't think there's going to be anything in the bedrooms. Ooh, closed exhibit here. Gets us some good experiments knocked out. And just gives us good pathing, so let's go ahead and take this too. Sorry, Bob, there goes an apple. Well, the email or the announcement was like, hey, we put items in the boudoir for you. We never need to use the drawing room benefits. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, every time we get it, it's like we never really need it. Coat check could be interesting here. I will just take an observatory instead for the letter. A bedroom is not in a bad spot. Waste of a hallway, waste of a passageway. We take the bedroom. Do you happen to have a security door? No, but you do have a coin purse on you, so let's just go ahead and go in here. Snag that. The terrace, the coat check, and the office. We might try to get the telescope today. It is a possibility. We can still draft from beneath us from the main portion of the house. So the terrace doesn't seem like a bad idea. This could also make for a good bunk room play if we get it. But the coat check would have our crown. And I know we need to go back into our observatory. I just haven't done that yet. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna take the terrace here. We don't have a lot of gyms, so getting green rooms that are free could be nice. 2 coins is okay. Waiting for the pantry so you can screenshot? Are there things in the pantry? Let's take a look here. That's Draxus, that's Clavis, the key. Next we have the twins and the spiral. 1 key and. Okay. Well, I'll take my 1 key. And then we dip. So, let's go to... We should go to our workshop. We should go back to the front of the house. Go to the workshop. Go to the entrance hall. Use the sledgehammer on those 2 things. When will we do a Draxus run? It's a long ways away. Oh, you just need to build it. I see what you're saying. It's going to be a long ways away before we do our challenges. I did not forget about our break room either. We'll do that on the way back up. Again, I'm just more about playing out the rest of the game before doing things like challenge modes, basically. Alright, let's draft this last room over here. A locksmith. Interesting. A quest bedroom or a breakfast nook. Honestly, just give me the quest bedroom. We still want more allowance, and it's a great dead-end spot. Gave me the car keys. Could be worse. And we get our extra steps out of it. Yeah, we do have a lot of dice today. We are all about the gambling. Now, I will grab the battery pack. I don't think there's anything we can even craft up right now that I care about. Yeah, we have literally nothing to craft. So that's fine. Noah, we completed the tunnel outside. All of the doors. We completed every single one of them. Did I solve the family core yet? No, I have not. If you have to activate the spiral constellation for it to trigger the words. 11 is 11. 11 rounded down is 10. Next we have 10 times 2 is 20. Minus 2 is 18. You round to 20. Minus 3 is 17. Round to 20 again. Okay, I have a question. Is anyone else noticing that these are the same, like, puzzles from yesterday? This is our same billiard room puzzle from yesterday. And our logic puzzle in the, parlor room was also the same, but instead of the word, like, the blue box is true or something, it said, like, is it just me, or are these, like, almost identical puzzles to yesterday? Or not yesterday, but Saturday. Like, this is the exact same... Like, I'm gonna check the footage, honestly. I'm so convinced. It's really weird. Okay, they're not identical. Well, to be fair, the one we just solved was an identical one. Like, the last billiard dart puzzle that we just did was the exact same puzzle that I solved on Saturday. This one might be different. And I think that's what threw me off. The parlor room was similar, except for, like, 1 word or 2. I'm pretty sure it was. What was different about it? I mean, the last one, we also had the same exact numbers. So I don't know how it could be similar if we used the same exact numbers to get to the same answer of rounded to 20. Because it was literally like the answer was 18, and then you rounded to 20, then it was minus 3, and it became 17, and then you round up to 20 again. Anyways, I'll continue with this one. This one's 11. Times 3 is 33. Times 2 is 66. Minus 20 is 46. You round that to 50. 50 divided by 5 is 10. Pulling from the same difficulty pool? That's true. That could be the case. Alright, what else have we got? It's a billiard room taken care of. Security room taken care of. Now we go back to our drawing room. We still got blue rooms to get. That's basically today's goal. I figured we were bound to get duplicates eventually. It was just a matter of time. I'll take my gym, please. Now, we will try to get a ladyship's chamber. Just because. I think that would be nice. The den, we could take a den or a boiler room. I don't really care about drafting extra powered rooms. The boiler room cost a gem. Den gives me a gem. Let's just take the gem for now. I need gallery and vault. Why? Oh, that worked for us. Okay. Hallway's pretty solid choice here. Music room? That's 2 gems. I don't really want that. Oh. Don't tell me things like that, Alexis. I don't know that I need those. Oh, wait. We'll not go this way yet. Yeah, that's kind of like hardcore spoilers. Telling me 2 rooms and the item I need to get. No, I don't know that. How am I supposed to know that? Yeah, today's parlor puzzle was pretty easy. Gymnasium's not bad here. Aquarium is okay. Yeah, the memos tell me to solve the core. I don't know what the core does. Well, okay, I do know because you and like 5 other people are like, when you solve the core puzzle, the answer is in the vault. So that kind of sucks because people kept saying, once you solve the core puzzle, you're supposed to solve it in the vault. That would have been fun to figure out on my own, but I do know that part. I just haven't solved the cores yet. I think I am going to take the aquarium here. So we can go down and draft out of this like little section as well. Maybe I can thin my pool out and get rid of some stuff. The throne room. Throne room's not terrible here. Breakfast nook is pretty bad. Lockpick worked again. Treasure trove is interesting to get randomly. It's not a good spot for the Great Hall. We could still get a better spot for it. You already got a subpar screenshot, but it's what you need? What is your screenshot for, Hazel? Or, like, which one do you need? I think I will take a treasure trove here. Yeah, I'll hit the lever. Don't worry. Right, but once I figured that out, people were like, you need to get the gallery and take key 8, and then when you solve the family core, you use key 8 to open a lockbox in the vault. And I was like, oh, okay. That was, like, really fucking specific for no reason. Like, people were saying that before I even had... The first day I unlocked the blue memos, people were like, get the gallery and take key 8 to the vault and unlock the thing. And I'm like, huh? And then they were like, you'll figure it out, even though we just told you. And I was like, but that's kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game. I will take the treasure trove here. Yeah, I'll take the treasure trove here. Let's pick up my coins for fun. Grab them all, grab them all, grab them all. Anyways, how about we just stop telling me what to do and let me play the game a little bit on my own? We've had a lot of stuff spoiled for me over the past, like, 10 streams. Ooh, no, secret passage is not what I want. Yeah, the problem is too many people know how to beat the game or know what's next. So instead of letting me suffer, they get frustrated watching me make... It's not even a mistake. It's just, to them, it's a mistake because I don't know the answer. So then it bothers them because they're like, we do need to get blue here. It bothers them because they're like, oh, he didn't know, so he did it wrong. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't even get a chance to figure it out yet. Office goes up. I don't really care about the office one. I should have drafted this room before choosing Banner of the King. That was my mistake. I will try to re-roll. Maybe it'll give me something else. A note in the Dovecote could have been funny. You know what, though? I'll take the Dovecote to go down here. And we could still go up from the passageway. Oh, honestly, that guy, I didn't even know. Like, that didn't do anything for me. No, we do want to send it up because we want to guarantee that it stays as a path up there. Yeah, we'll just stick with the Dovecote here. You know what? We have 8 more. Let's redraw and try to get something else. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say we have 8 more. We can get something else. Now this is perfect for an aquarium, actually. This is perfect for an aquarium. It covers both ways, and we get to go the way we wanted. Before I forget, let me go back to my throne room and hit the lever. I'm not mad at anybody in particular about the whole spoiler thing. It's just, like I said, people know. They know what to do. Like, they know the next step. So instead of waiting for me to figure it out, the second I get to that step, they'll be like, hey, you should do this. And I'm like, or maybe let me fail a little bit. Yeah, foyer, it's going to be unlocked. Aquarium is unlocked both ways. I will dump this. A freezer. Can't take a freezer yet. Can't really take a study. I would like to draft something. We'll use one more reroll here. Hopefully it gives me a non-blue room or a room that we've already drafted. Okay, honestly, ballroom is not bad. Ballroom is pretty good because it guarantees us 2 gems for all of our drafting choices up here. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to leave. Darkroom can have security doors. Okay. We have gotten all of these before. Dining room, kind of cool still. For the we don't need the steps, so we don't need the dining room. We've already gotten all 3 of these notes. Let's redraw. Drafting studio. This is a room that we don't ever take anymore, and we don't need to, so it makes sense. I think we should take the drafting studio here and see what this memo is. Let me go back to my memos. And I'm going to start putting these in alphabetical order. A, B. You know what? We're going to start with attic and ballroom, and we'll just start putting them in alphabetical order. I'll move them around. Hold on. Drafting room. Or drafting studio. Oh, geez, I had caps lock on. Whoops. Drafting studio. Wouldn't directory order make more sense? I mean, it could. Is this... Where's it gonna be? Where's my hidden blue note? My blue memoir. It's not on the floor. Let's check the trash can. It's in the trash can! Okay. Alright. Drafting studio. The full directory... Oop, my bold was still on. Gotta fix that. Damn it. The full directory comprises 46 numbered rooms plus 8 excuse me, 8 categories of 8 rooms. Boo math. 46 plus 46. But the diamond, I don't know. I don't remember what this symbol is. You guys don't know the hotkey for bold text? and italicized text. So fancy. I'm an IT guy. I do computer work. So I get used to it a lot. We should... Oh, it reverses them. That's right. Thank you. Both of you got me covered. So that means that there's 110. There's 110 rooms total. 46 plus... Right? Isn't that right? We have them all, don't we? I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure... I know we do because we have the full house thing, but... Right? It would be... Maybe there's not? It'd be... This is 46 rooms plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'd be 46 plus 8 plus another 8 plus another 8. Get it? Because it's the number 8 plus 8 plus 8. I could just multiply these. Plus 8 more. Plus 8 found rooms. Plus 8 outer rooms. Yep, that's 110 total. Exactly. Have a good night, Ashed. Thank you for joining us. We should maybe draft up here and dump a blue room that we don't want. Just in case. Ooh, a planetarium. That's a good spot for the planetarium. I like this. I'll take it. I'll take it. We don't want it to be drafted anywhere else. But we would like to get the telescope if we can, and we do have chances to come down for it. 8 blueprints reference? Yeah. 8. The number 8 appears everywhere in this game all the time. A kennel. Okay. Did we do the boiler room though? Look, I already said I'm 99% sure. Someone told me that all the dogs have names, and I feel like the blue memo in the kennel is just going to be their names. Do we have the boiler room yet? I don't think we do. This is why I need to put them in alphabetical order, so I know which ones I have. But guess what? You know what we're going to start doing? We're going to go down here, and we're going to do boiler room. I will move them around probably after today's stream. Oop. Alright, boiler room, let's take it. Oh, but I forgot to go get my gems. Just kidding, I'm done. We're taking the kennel. Alright, first of all, go back to the ballroom. I made a mistake. I thought I walked back in here. That was my bad. Alright, well, let's see what's in the kennel. What you got for me? Special blue note. Where are you? Oh, it's up here. Sinclair's 4 canine companions are named Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and Drawbridge. Fantastic names. Alright, well, let's do the kennel. Just right here, I guess. But you know what? We said we were going to start from up here, so we'll just do the kennel right here. I was right, though. It is their names. I mean, I did have someone pretty much point it out to me. But still. Sinclair's 4... Oop, hold on. Canine companions are named Carter. Carter's a solid human name for an animal. I love that. Thoughtless? Thoughtless is okay. It's funny. I get it. Not for me. Hot Sauce? I like a little more than Thoughtless. And Drawbridge. Drawbridge, I gotta be honest, not a fan. Not a fan of Drawbridge, personally. You love Hot Sauce? That's the one in the middle. It's very true. Yeah, we're just going for those strategies, Minnie. That's it. All the blue rooms in the game have special memos hidden in them, so we need to get blue rooms on the 8th rank. I put Hot Sauce on absolutely everything. Which one is which? I'll pet it real quick. Hold on. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out at some point. We'll pet you too. Don't worry, bud. No shovel today. Also, I guess we could open you up. Our key worked. We could dump a breakfast nook. I like this. It is potentially antechamber access, so a great hall would still do wonders for us. I should not have taken the morning room, now that I think about it. Maybe hot sauce was in the middle one because of bad stomach. It's a possibility. We need to go up. Here we need a room that goes both ways. Because I want to draft down. So I would like a room that goes both ways, like the West Wing Hall, or something like the pool. I'm okay with the pool. Actually, give me the conference room. I don't want to add a sauna and a pump room yet. The dog's leads might say their name too. I have not solved the core yet. We might take a look at that in a moment. Dang, we're about to unlock. We've drafted 7 blue rooms again. We're about to unlock an 8th blue room. Oh, beautiful. Go ahead. Keycard me. Give me another star. Okay, we have the pool. This is actually great, because the pool gives us access to get to our other 2 rooms. I like this a lot. Give me the pool. Now, first things first. Go back to the ballroom. 123 stars, huh? Go back to the ballroom, get our second gym. Ballroom's right over here. Very clean path we have across the house. And we just unlocked all blue holly doors again permanently. That's definitely possible, Minnie. If so, you might have missed one of the big ones. Where is our letter gonna be? There's 2 keys. Good. Extra rerolls and extra money. Now, where in the world could the blue memo be in this room? I'm assuming it's going to be on one of these pillars, like the backside. It's not here. Oh, there it is. It's stuck up to the ceiling. There's only one location in the estate where every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. That has to be the outer room. Oh, in the estate. One location in the estate, not on the estate. Huh. Is that... I don't know exactly what that means for me. It's just telling me that there's one location where every room can be drafted. I was thinking that the outer room counts. With the blessing of the monk, you can put 100% of the rooms in the game out there. So that's my assumption. It says the estate, not the mansion. Yeah, it's gotta be the outer room. There's only one location in the estate where every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. Beautiful. How's that related to the pool? It's not. Don't really care for any of these. I don't really wish to spend 2 gems. I still want a better chance at getting into the antechamber, so the music room's not bad. But then I do need to run back over to the ballroom. We can't afford the attic. Are you going to be lost if you're 1 VOD behind? 1 VOD behind? Probably not lost. But you might miss some things, like the fact that we got the repellent for our foundation today. I guess we might as well take the music room. It does gives us a better chance at getting into the antechamber. A prism key is whatever, we'll take it. Let's go ahead and draft here. No, we have no gems. Go ahead and go back. Does the ladyship's chamber cost a gem? No, it doesn't. We've only drafted it 4 times. We have plenty of steps, though. You accidentally sprayed your aquarium and lost it for a week? Oh no, that sounds terrible. Let's try to go down and see if we can get the ladyship's chamber. Oh, well that's not good. I'll try one more. This isn't looking very good for me. I'm willing to do one final reroll here just to see. Damn. I will take a clock tower here. Was not my ideal scenario. We could have 3 gems for ourselves, but I don't want to run back all the way to the aquarium. Oh, it's not even a gem, it's a treasure map. But we don't have a shovel. Ooh, it's all the way over there, too. That's going to be in our drafting studio, but still no shovel. No, is it 1:30? Damn it. Skip the cutscene. I said, you know what? It feels like this run's only been going for about 40 minutes. It should be 1:30 right now. And as soon as that thought crossed my mind, I was like, it's 1:30, huh? And I looked over and I saw this episode is 41 minutes, and I was like, oh no. I was like, get me out, get me out, get me out. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's good. Who wants a quick revisit to the damned clock room of evil? That's funny. Could you imagine getting this by accident? You would never even know. You'd just be like, huh? Why did that happen? Then you draft the clock tower again. That's a good point. It's the pool clue was a reference to drafting pool. I get it. I will go back to the aquarium now. I doubt it gives me anything. That one doesn't seem like a resolvable, because it gave me a sanctum key. The only resolvable puzzle in the game that seems to give me a permanent reward is the room 8. We don't know about the clock tower note yet. No, we haven't seen that. Let's go ahead and take our next room here. You know what? Give me a silver key. Oh. That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Alright, well here's what we're going to do. We're going to sacrifice 1 blue memo to guarantee access to the antechamber for an extra 2 allowance. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sacrifice 1 blue memo for 2 extra allowance. I think it's okay to do that just one time. And it did give me another gem, which is nice. Saves me some extra footsteps. Another key. We've made it into the antechamber now. Our last room. Hey! Oh, ooh! Do we have the sauna? I don't think we have the sauna. We do have the sauna, that's right, because we said the sauna would be hard to get. So, it's going to be the Dovecote. Or we redraw for something better. I have the foyer, that's why I didn't have to use a key. I'm sure other people have had it happen to him, that guy. I'm sure. The Dovecote is a room we're not likely to take. Hardly ever. So we might as well just do it now, right? Like, there's no way we have the Dovecote. I'll double check, but we have not chosen the Dovecote yet. We've done the Dovecote? We got a blue note in here? When? And why did I not record it, if we did it? Waiting to hear the name of every dove? That would be pretty funny. So I don't have Dovecote, but I do also have 3 redraws and 3 gems. What else would I want? I mean, it's already a dead end. I think let's just take the Dovecote. It's not a room I take very often, and it's better to have it in the draft pool. So since this is a guaranteed closeout already, I'm just gonna take it and we'll see what's in here. So it's gotta be in one of these. There it is. 3 members of the Sinclair family have attended schools overseas in Costa Rica. Alright. This can go above drafting studio. The Dovecote. Oh, that's gonna be... There we go. Oop, hold on, that's the wrong note. 3 members, I cannot type today, of the Sinclair family have attended school overseas in Costa Rica. Dovecote. Is that not one word? I spelled it wrong. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I could be doing classes right now, like college classes, but screw that. Instead, I'm doing this. But good for Costa Rica. Okay. We will take a look at the core puzzle today, because we do have some new information that we haven't messed with. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, look, a pantry. Didn't someone need to see the pantry? Hazel, you needed to see the pantry, right? We barely take it, but I'd be willing to take it for you right here, just so you could see. Bob, I want you to know, your apple is safe. We're not taking your apple. All right, Hazel, here's your pantry footage if you need to see how to build it. I'll just kind of do a quick little walkthrough for you. Hopefully you're still here. And then a different shot, wide shot of the room. All right, here you go. Here is your footage for your Minecraft build. Bob, your apple is safe. We will never touch the apple in the pantry. I don't care if it loses us the game. It will always be safe. All right, Hazel, there's your footage. Super chat him and maybe he will eat the apple? I will not. You could give me $1,000. I'm not eating Bob's apple. That is Bob's apple in the pantry. It is the only fruit in the entire game that we are not allowed to consume ever. Alright. We have to go back to our drawing room here. We still want to get a ladyship's chambers. That would be ideal. If we don't, we're going to the inn in the break room. Which means we need to go back this way. Right on Bob's apple. I'm glad you made it just in time for that. Oh, I need to go back a room. Playing dare mode even in regular mode? Yeah. That's what it's all about. Okay, so here we get one more chance. We need to get a bedroom here of a purple room of some kind. Would I eat a green apple from the pantry? No, apples are safe. We redraw once, I think. It's probably not even going to be a locked door anyways. That wouldn't make sense. Using the prism key is probably not going to do it. What are the odds we redraw, get a purple room that's facing... What even purple rooms are left that can face downwards? I don't think there are any. I think we just have to take the dining room here. I know we need to go down, but I was saying, like, what is there any purple rooms left that could face down? And then if it's locked, we get to use our prism key for a purple to purple room. Boudoir is the only one. We could get the mage chamber or the aquarium. No, we've already used 2 aquariums. I don't think we have any more. Alright, well, in that case, I'll just take a dining room so it's guaranteed. Yeah, I'll just take a dining room. We already have normal bedroom drafted. I'm not going to risk it. We'll just... This gives us the best potential rerolls, so let's do this. Well, we could have used the reroll anyways. The Dare Mode series. Glad you're liking the Dare Mode series so far. Okay. Ladyship's Chambers. Come on. Ooh, the attic. We don't want the attic. We want Ladyship's Chambers. We want the freezer. Do we actually want to freeze anything? Not really. Nothing I can think of. Ladyship's Chambers, please? Ladyship's Chambers, please? Okay. It wasn't likely that we were going to get it. Freezer would have been cool. We can't draft any more rooms for the rest of today. I say we just bump a utility closet and go end in our break room. That seems like the smartest play. No, we take the office. It gives us one more chance at drafting or getting another security door. We didn't get it. We got a freezer. I mean, it's 2 gems and extra coins. I'll take it. Absolutely no downside to that. Like... Yes, Scepter and King on blue does make it tough. Hello, Mo. Welcome to the stream. The freezer. Interesting. Alright, well, now let's journey on over. No, we're not going to do another run, but I will take a look at cores today. We need to go to the beginning of the house. No, we need to go to the break room. So through the foyer, wait. Through the foyer, boudoir, security, break room. Is an orange not down or not deep down just an apple? Can't credit that. They're different. They're too different. Okay, so what did we accomplish today? We got new blue memos for 4 new rooms. We got into the antechamber. We did not go to the antechamber. That's what we got to do. We got to go back to the antechamber, which we have the steps for. We have to go to the antechamber. I forgot about that. So we got to go back up to the drawing room. My bad. Good thing we have extra steps. The shoes are triggering. We can't wish in the fountain. Our assets are frozen. Hey, buddy. I'll take my allowance, please. I guess it would have been smart to grab the crown for the extra reroll, but that's alright. Slight, You have to skip out on the core. Lunch break is almost over. Yeah, I'm glad, TCU, I'm glad that you got to come hang out with us. Appreciate you joining. Wait. This is the wrong way. We have to go back into the aquarium. Got confuzzled for a second. Alright, let's go ahead and send it back down. All the way back. And then we'll take some quick looks at some math. Okay, we've made it back to our room. Alright. That's true. Carrots were white, purple, yellow, orange, red-ish. There's like some red ones. Terrible flashbacks to watching someone eat a whole banana. For some people, that's not a terrible flashback. Okay. Let's chill here for a second. I will be right back. I have returned. Let's see what we have with our core knowledge. We did recently get a vault. Not a vault thing. Ah, this one. We need to add this to our core's notes. So we do have... Okay. Coat of arms. The first number is 1 numeral, comma, the rest are each 2 numerals. Cool. So, if we do the core from the wine cellar coat of arms, let's go ahead and spread this out a little bit. If we do the core for the wine cellar coat of arms, the core that we get, well, we won't do cores. Let's do numerals first. Would be 1,211 and 2. Based off of that rule from the mechanarium. It's 1,211 and 2, which means if we use the rule of coring, it would be sure, I'll throw that in there. Mechanarium blue memo. Okay. So that means if we core this, we would get, it becomes plus 1,000, so it's positive 1,000 minus, wait, does that work that way? Yeah, it's divided into 4 digits, so that works. And then it would be minus 200, right? Oh, no, times 200. Divide by 11 minus 2? Is this correct? Does this seem correct? It doesn't really seem correct. But I know we do have to continue coring down if our number is too large, so it's not like the number's too big. I'm just making sure I don't miss a step. So the core of this, we could divide by 200 and it would just make it easier, right? Like, it doesn't matter as long as it's like yeah, I was about to say, it doesn't have to be in the exact order. So why don't we divide by 200 and then times 2 it minus 11? Minus 11 and times 2 it? That's like the smallest. That's how we could do this the fastest, right? So this would make sense. Or should we just do like... Well, no, because then that would be like... In my head, I'm like, okay, what if we did like positive 200 divide by 1,000 minus 11 times 2? What number does that give me? Because that would be a negative. Can we have negatives? There's 12 different combinations. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter the order of operations, because if we do it and the number's too big, then we just keep going. So let's not bother trying to figure it out that much. We might as well just do this, right? Check the note. All right, what does the note say? Hold on, hold on. Where's my coring notes? No, it literally says if your number is more than 4 digits, core it again. Okay. Take any number with 4 or more digits. Without changing the sequence, split that number into 4 smaller numbers. So we currently have the numbers like that. Next, assign each a different color, resulting in a valid mathematical equation that produces the smallest whole number possible. The first number should always be assigned teal to begin with, a positive number. So we should take 1,000 because it's our largest number. And it's 1,000 needs to be first. If the result is a number with more than 3 digits, repeat the above process. The final number you obtain that is less than 4 digits is considered the numeric core of the larger number. So it's got to be plus 1,000, but then it doesn't really... We don't want to multiply it by 200. So that narrows it down for us. So if I'm looking at it then, we do need to do plus 1,000, divide by 200, minus 11 times 2. Would that not be the smallest possible one? Or does it have to be... smallest possible whole or positive whole number at each step? So this still has to be times. So we want to do times 2. And then it would be... Or I'm sorry, it's minus, right? It's minus is this step. So it would still be minus 200. Then it would be times 2. Or, no, third step is divide. Third step is divide. So divide by 11. And then... Wait, first one's multiply. It's 1,000 minus 200, right? Isn't that the order it has to go in? It's plus first, then it's minus, then it's multiply, then it's divide. So it'd be plus first, then it's minus. But we can choose the numbers to go anywhere. So, oop. I didn't mean to go that far back. So it'd be plus 1,000 minus 200. Next is divide by 11. That would give us a smaller number than divide by 2. Divide by 11. And then it would be... or does it have to be multiply? Multiply by 2, divide by 11. Let's try that. This is in my head what I'm getting. So if I do this, I get 800 times 2. Right? Is that the correct order? I keep forgetting. Hold on. Oop, that was weird. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. I need to, like, pin this so it stays there. I can just shrink it again. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me just move it back over. So it would be 1,000 minus 200 is 800. Times 2 is 1,600. And then is 1,600 divisible by 11? It's not a whole number. So I assume it has to be a whole number. So this doesn't work this way. You can't switch the order of the numerals. Okay, so the numbers can't change. So this would have to be times 11 and then divide by 2, but maybe I can swap around what the functions are. Okay, so you can't switch the order. So it's 1,211 and 2. But the first number has to be positive. These could be literally anything else. This could be divide, this could be divide, or this could be divide. I just have to choose what works to get the smallest possible whole number. So in my head, it goes like this. It goes divide by 200. So this is what makes the most sense to me. 1,000 divide by 200 gives you 5. Then you could do 5. You have to do... You have to do plus 11 at this point. Or not plus. You have to do... It can't be subtract. It has to be multiply. Because if you did subtract, it would give you a negative number. So this has to be times 11 in my head. And then after times 11, that gives you 55. And then once you have 55, you would subtract 2, which gives you 53. Which seems like the best possible thing I could get. Now, the other way we could do this is instead of divide by 200, we could... Hold on, what's the other option? I'm just trying to think. 53 is a pretty small number. It works pretty well for us. What if we did 1,000 minus 200? No, that'd be too big. That's not going to work that way. Yeah, we could never put multiply here. Multiply would never work. The only option we could put here is if we did minus. If we did put minus here, so let's just copy it one time just to see. What if we did put minus there? What would be the best operation? This is the only other option we could have, because it's not going to be multiply. So if that becomes minus, we still have a divide by and a multiply by. So at that point, we would have 800 times what? 11 divided by 2? That'd be 4,400. That'd be crazy big. So then it would be... No, I think we got it. I think 53 is the answer. It's got to be 53. Because the only other way we could core this, if you can't... Okay, so you can't move the numbers around. The numbers are in order. We know this. Now, if we core to 4,400... What does 4,400 core out to? That's the answer you would have if you work it this way. So it would have to be times 11, and then it would have to be divide by 2, and that gives you cored. That gives you 4,400, but that number is too big. So you have to core 4,400. What confuses me about that is this would just become 4 digits individually. So then I would have to core 4400. So this would become... It would just be 4 minus 4, but then it would core out to 0. Or would it be 44? No, because that's 4 individual digits. That would be positive 4. We don't have to do positive. It would literally just become 4, 4, 0, and 0. So if you tried to core that, it would be 4 divided by 4 is, well, it's plus 4, so it would have to be a plus 4, and then you would do what? Divide by 4, and then you would have plus 0 times 0. It doesn't matter. It's always going to equal 0, because you can't divide by 0. So this equals 0. So if you try to core out that math problem, it becomes 0. And 0 is not a whole number, it's a lack thereof. So I think our answer is 53. I think this is the correct way to do it. Because 0 doesn't solve anything. Now, I don't know what 53 means. Maybe it's like the family core is in the vault, so maybe it's door 53 in the vault. Well, Mr. Star, it also said if your thing is 4 digits, you have to core it again. It's got to be under 4 digits. That's why we were trying to core it a second time. But if you core it out a second time, it becomes 0. I'm gonna stick with 53. I don't think this works. I think this was like a misleading thing. Like if it was, yeah. See, this was gonna become like 3, 6, 1, and 4. That makes sense. Well, remember it's so we solved the family core. Okay, so this is what pops in my head. We know that we needed to solve the coat of arms. The coat of arms contained the core of the family because it's a family crest. Once we converted it to Roman numerals and we cored it, it became 53. Then we also know that it says the core is in the vault, right? Like if we go back to our vault blue memo, it says the family core is in the vault. So if we have 53, I'm thinking we need to go to like drawer 53, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Yeah, the family core is unlocked by the sum of its digits. So 5 and 3 is 8. Oh, so this is why people were saying I needed the gallery. You go to the gallery, you get key 8, you take key 8 to the vault, and you go to drawer 53. Key 8 is the sum of the digits of 5 and 3 of the family core. We need to go to box 53, and we have to use key 8 to unlock box 53. Damn, that's really cool. Unfortunately, I can only make that connection because I was told to take key 8 to the vault. It would have taken me longer to figure that out. But at least we've solved the family core. So now we need to get the vault, and we need to get key 8. So we need a gallery, and we need a vault. That's our next two steps. Nobody better spoil any more shit after that, okay? Cut that out. I don't care if you know how to solve it. Nobody better say a damn thing or I'm just going to turn off my chat and not read it. This is getting fun, but like all of these in-game puzzles, so much of it keeps getting revealed to me while I'm like trying to solve it. Oh, and that's so cool too. I love this. It is hilarious that the core is fucking 8. That's so funny to me. So nobody say anything about the puzzle, okay? I know what I need to do. When we open up the vault, if there's another puzzle inside, which there's going to be another puzzle inside. There's always a fucking puzzle. Just keep it to yourself, all right? Maybe you guys got to watch me suffer for a couple days. It's okay if I'm not successful. I gotta do it on my own sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot. Many remains are in that safe. You gotta lockpick it 8 times. Oh, could you imagine? There's a lot more to go. Good. I'm happy. I'm glad there's more to go. I just know that opening all this is gonna do another one. A to-do page. Well, to be fair, Miss Ramsey, all we have left to do now is get the vault and the galley. That's all I need to do. We need the vault and the galley for tomorrow's run. We're not going to have a foundation, which kind of blows, but that's okay because we get a lot of drafting in. We won't have the foundation for a week. Okay, can someone help me keep tabs? Or gallery. Sorry, not galley. I forgot the R in there. Yeah, gallery. My bad. I was thinking art galley in my head. Or did I say gallery? Is it the art gallery or the art galley? Is it a blue room? It's the gallery. Okay. Galley is like that, I don't remember what the definition of galley is. Isn't that to, like, scare people? Hmm. Okay. Well, we should call it a day here, because we've done what we needed to do. We have nothing to check. We have no coat check. We have no rooms to do anything with. Oh, galley is a place to eat food, like in a ship. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's like a nautical term. Okay, okay. Can I organize the notes? Are you just talking about organizing the memos? I will organize the memos by alphabetical order, but I don't want to do that on stream because I'm just going to be copy and pasting stuff. Um, Unless you're talking about organizing these blue memos. The gallows where you go to die? Yeah. Yeah, I'll put them in alphabetical order as soon as I'm done here. Okay, well, anyways, look, I'm going to call it here for this episode. Let's call it a day. Getting Blessing of the Monk could be nice, too. I don't want to have it for too long. Well, we need Blessing of the Monk because we need to get a secret corridor outside again. That's the other one, too, that we got to do. Blueprints, too, but in a boat. That would be interesting. I would be cool if they were like, hey, in 10 years, we'll make another game. He should do it. He's already got a team. Although, to be fair, so much of this game is unique, it'd be so hard for them to do another one. The Mount Holly Garden Castle of Tomorrow. There are 4 green rooms, the throne room, and 6 tomorrow rooms. Total rooms was 44. We made it to rank 9. We took 145 steps, and then we found 15 items. And there was no outer room today. Doesn't even show it. It was there, but it doesn't even, like, have it, which is interesting to me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. In our next episode, we're going to get a vault. We're going to get a gallery, we're going to get a key, we're going to open box 53, and then I'm going to have some new fuck you puzzle that I'm going to have to figure out. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!